Excuse me, hello. Hey, this is Rockman. If anyone's watching this broadcast, I'm going to wait a few minutes before starting the game. I had been having internet problems while streaming the last few days. And before I start getting back into the game, I want to see if it's actually going to hold. I did a test stream earlier today, and it was fine, but you never know. I have a bad feeling that bad things are going to happen, so I'm just going to see how it holds for right now. I assure you I am not dying of COVID or something. I think I got a little water in my throat here.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this the Cube store?
Yes, but we only have dodecahedrons.
Okay. I was looking for a companion, so I guess I'll have to go elsewhere.
You can have a companion dodecahedron.
Is he shaped like a rock man?
He's shaped like a hexagon for some reason.
Ooh, that just is all sorts of messed up. That's not how shape names work.
Now, Doom, when I say downtown, I mean Chicago. So do you mean San Francisco or
You probably mean Sacramento.
Sacramento? Sacramento. Right, not San Francisco, Sacramento.
I'm like, what the fuck do you mean, San Francisco? You're probably thinking the same thing.
They both start with SA, you know. Anyways, hey Doom, this afternoon, if Elohim would stop chanting, this afternoon I did a bandwidth test stream for 45 minutes and I didn't drop any frames or have any problems. Now this is an actual stream, and it's been only 4.5 minutes and I haven't had any problems. So I did not call Comcast. Fingers crossed it's fixed. If it fucks up during the stream, I'll call them tomorrow. Yeah. I did call my dentist, though. She finally called me back. I'm possibly going to see her on Thursday. Yeah.
I really want you to go and call your dentist that and see what she does.
Should probably call the psych ward attendant.
I want to know what Armin's girlfriend thinks.
So previously on the Talos principle, and this game takes a long time to load.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the loading's terrible in this game. I don't know why.
Um, so it turns out that there's like stars that are extremely hard bonuses. So the backseating on that went out the window. I just need Song to, like, I'm never gonna find those out myself.
Which I knew before he started this game that I was like, I'm not including stars in the whole like not backseating because there's no freaking way.
So anyway, we're up to door number 6 here, pretty much. So this is a new door. I haven't been in here except for when I was in here.
Well, what's funny is so when my brother got out of like the one, so like the first area, and he got to this place where it's like, here you can go to 1 through 7, and so he's like, let's go to 6, because that's clearly where the game wants us to go next.
Yeah, but then didn't he himself say that was a terrible idea?
No. Well, I mean, you can only. He obviously didn't have the cube, the dodecahedron, or the laser thingies unlocked. So, like, he came in here and kind of thought, okay, well, we'll have lasers to do.
But yeah, Doom, I started out in first person for the first stream. In the second stream, I switched to third person because I was thinking that maybe it would help with Song's queasiness. It did not, but I think I'm fine with it looking like this. So, this seems like one that I've done, but okay. So I got a red thing and a red thing. Am I sure I didn't do this one before?
Well, it would have had an X thing.
And that's one of those electrical spheres. Now, what would be the point of that? Tails over there. Okay, nice. I'm gonna need 2 of these things.
Yes. When my brother was sent a thing saying, hey, I think playing this game as a family would be cool, I looked into it and I saw what type of game it was and how similar it was to that, like, The Witness. And I just kind of was like, I'm probably going to be sick. But, yeah, let's play it, but I'm probably going to be sick. And, yeah, it happens. I don't know what it is necessarily about these types of games, but I really don't know. Portal does the same thing to an extent. Um, Especially so in that room in Portal where you're in a shaft and you have to move up linearly, like up the shaft of that elevator, that gets me really dizzy.
Very confused.
Um, um, I think I have a possible solution, but I don't want to. It's me thinking through it, not I remember how to do this. So
Do you think the lasers can go through
I think
these
that
bars?
they don't. I think that you need to get the jammer on the other side and take the jammer all the way over to that plate. So that red plate right there is a decoy. The intention is not actually to get the laser here. I think you just need to get the jammer over here.
That's kind of dumb and unfair.
Well, there's actually a lot of puzzles where the game tricks you in giving you the option of you could open this with the laser, but you don't necessarily need the laser, you just need the jammer. And you didn't you're doing more steps than necessary, but I'm not. I don't. Wouldn't it have been easier to move that laser right there?
No, because I didn't want to have to set this up again.
But it's an easy setup. Because you'll need that controller on the other side anyway. You not only need the jammer, but you need the connector on the other side.
Well, then I don't know how to do this.
Because you need the... So it's place that connector how it was before. No. Oh my goodness.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
But I do.
Where you're standing, place that connector how it was before, opening 2 doors through that window.
How is it opening 2 doors?
Huh? You had it on 2 things. There's 2. Okay, now you should have left that other connector there to keep the door open, and gotten the jammer and jammed it from the other side, and then come back and picked up the connector. And then you just leave this door locked.
This is way too complicated for me.
Now that other connector, so not the connector you need to bring over here for the door. The other one is supposed to spit out 2 lasers. It's supposed to spit out a laser to that door and to the door like near the robot moving. There's 2 doors it's supposed to hit.
My stupid robot is too tall.
Well, maybe you should make it so that it's like first person or something. Like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to hit 2 doors. Move over more to the right. Okay, so hit the connector. So hit the second connector, even though you don't have them all done, and then you move yourself until all the connectors are in the white. So you can connect to all 3 things.
If the answer does not come to you, do
place
not despair. The worlds of my garden are many.
Shut up,
So-
Elohim. But
And now you can move around to see until like all 3 connectors are all white. Because you had it set up before.
I don't think I did. No, I definitely did not.
Okay, then just place it down while you have this 2 then.
Like, what do you mean by white? Like,
Okay, you see how you have one thing white and then the other 2 grayed out? Right under connect? That tells you what is connecting.
Okay.
So I guess I was wrong, and so just place it here and just leave it. Like, so it's connected to the door that's across from you. Not... Yeah. Because I forgot that you used that other connector to open that other door. So just bring the jammer with you and bring that connector with you.
And I'm bringing them, I don't know, here?
Through the door. Like you had it all correctly set up. No. What? It's like you just needed to move the jammer on the other side of the door. You had everything set up correctly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just drop the jammer. You don't need to jam that door. You need to jam a different door. Okay, so this is what that guy does, and it's annoying, and he disrupts it. That's why you have that box there, to make him not disrupt your laser. So you want to move the box so that the guy goes on the other side and then put the box back down. Or you move your laser. That's fine too.
You confused me more than anything.
I'm sorry if I was saying confusing things, but you just... Like, I would love for you to rewatch this and figure out that you did far more steps than you needed to.
That doesn't matter.
What? What doesn't matter?
That I did far more steps than I needed to. Because that's what I needed to do to figure out the puzzle.
Aren't you?
The main thing that I couldn't think to do, and again, this is, happened before, and, maybe because it's the first puzzle of the day, is just not thinking that I can jam one of these walls with a jammer and then somehow open it from the other side so I can bring that jammer through because I no longer need the jammer to jam it here and I can use it later. And like that's a recurring thing that I just don't think of. And I need to be better at thinking of doing that.
Can you tell me, or can you come in and out so I know which one this one was called?
Yeah. A door too far.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if these puzzles are getting more complicated or just sometimes there's just some things that I don't see.
The red ones tend to be more complicated. So the green pieces are used to unlock the buildings. They unlock building A, building B, and building C. The yellow ones are unlocking items. The red ones, I can't tell you what they unlock, but they are the more difficult challenges.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah. Probably gonna die here. Okay. This is mobile minefield. Looking at seeing if there's anything hidden in this weird alcove, any switches, any keys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything.
Bro did the same thing, and it's important to do.
Okay, so I got the jammer
Just
there. You look
closing my eyes.
look over here too. Okay, I see a gun turret. And then I could take this jammer and run. I still don't see any keys. Maybe 1 second. Okay. I gotta find a way to safely get back over there.
Remember that the bomb things can't go through blue doors.
Yeah, locked him out. Alright, now I'm getting the keys. Alright, door's unlocked. I'm gonna get shot by this thing unless I jam it. Probably, maybe. Maybe it's too far out of range, I don't know. Okay,
Jammer has a far range.
that's... No, I meant the gun was out of range of shooting me, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's see. That gun turret is turned off via the switch. Yeah, this green one is definitely easier than the red one, you said.
Mm-hmm. This is the computer my brother and I could not find. I don't know where it is. Like you can hear the beep 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 boop boops, and you're like, ah!
I don't know, could it be on the opposite side, outside a wall or something? I don't know.
I think the computers are not inside the levels, but we just don't know where it is.
Okay, what else I got here? Okay, I got a red L. Maybe it's this computer that's beeping?
Oh.
I mean, it's kind of far away, but I heard it beeping over here.
It's possible, I don't know.
Okay, just looking around. Alright, what's this one? This is also a red piece.
The other two levels here are red pieces.
Is that only 2 more levels here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
4 levels, 1 star.
Alright, with reflectors. And I wish I had names for these Tetris pieces, but I really don't. So, bichromatic entanglement.
One's called like a Z piece and one's an S piece or something.
Okay, so we got a blue laser diode, I don't know what we call it. And then we got red. Okay, well let's do some experimenting here. It looks like for the time being that I would have to use 2 of these connectors. That allows me to get another connector. And this should allow me to be able to use one for the blue. Wait, no. Wait, something.
Yes, just kind of.
Did I do that backwards or something?
Forgot.
Okay, well let me investigate for a second. Red. Let's see here.
Oh, is that how you?
That's obviously not going to work. trying to do doesn't work.
Oh. Wait, is that? Is it? Mm, mm. 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 Green. Oh yeah, that's what happens when you do those double, yeah.
It said bichromatic, so I was like, do I have to combine the blue and the red?
Oh yeah, maybe. Just long enough to do something. Uh, have it, instead of going where it's going there, can you have it so that it's unlocking that other red door?
Do that. Wait. I mean, like. Let me try something. Wait, what? Kind of confused, but let's try this. Just open that. What the hell am I doing? Wait, what about... That's...
I think I need to say a incorrect colored light, like the red light going to the blue plate, does nothing. The plates will only accept their color, but the connectors will accept multiple inputs, and that was what was causing the.
Not sure. Again, I don't know what the goal is.
The goal is you need a connector to be a weight. You need a connector to go through that and be a
The
weight on
truth
that
will
plate.
not reveal itself. Perhaps it is best to seek it in another place.
So the goal is to kind of have this one connector connect the 2 red plates with the red thing, and then move the blue. So the blue right now is using 2 things. We want the blue to use 1 thing. So we want the blue to move down so that it's not in this like big square shape, but in a triangle shape.
I would
going
love to know how to do that, but it's impossible as far as I can tell.
Not with the cha-chung, cha-chung, cha-chung. I think we're supposed to use that in some way to, like, once we get that connection made, then it's done. So it's like we only need, we need that window. We need that window of opportunity when it does work, and then it'll go through. Does that make sense? So we are supposed to use that cha-chung, 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 but we need to...
We're supposed to use the cha-chung, cha-chung, for a better word, on which door? I'm totally confused about that.
On these 2 front doors in front of you, the first doors, not the second set, not the second one, but these 2 right here.
So that they're both opening and closing?
I think we need the red one opening and closing enough to connect a single blue line from the blue source to the blue one. So we need a...
Even... I just don't see how any of that is possible.
Oh. It's kind of like I have a vague idea, but it's one of those, it's really hard when I like need the controller. And honestly, this is one where I'm like, can we do it later? Because that's not how you do the tongue. The tongue is taking 2 inputs.
It's the red laser going...
Right now, the red laser is going to that connector, which is going to that second connector. It's the second connector that has both a red input and a blue input going into it. That's not an input. Okay, that's just a red input going into a blue out. Or a red input.
Okay. Let me see. But...
Wait. Okay, I got it. Okay. One of those connectors, I don't care which one you hold. Go to that blue source, hit the blue source, hit the red plate, and then hit that blue connector off to the right from where you are in this corner.
You're going to have to tell me the definitions of source and plate.
Okay. Go back to that other corner.
This is the source of the blue, right?
I don't know what you're looking at right now. That is the source of the blue, but I don't want you connecting to the source of the blue.
Okay.
I want you to not go... Right, from the source of the blue, you have connector 1 and you have connector 2. I want you to be right next to connector 2. From connector 2's position, connect to the red source. And then, so the red source, the
Okay, I think
the red plate, which is the door opener, and then I want you to connect to connector 1. Oh wait, and the blue plate. Sorry, I want you to connect to 4 things. The 2 plates, the red source and the blue connector 1. Okay. Now remove connector 2. Now, connector 2 is going to move next to the blue source. So take connector 2 almost right next to the blue source. Or wait, maybe that's not how it works, because that's not even what I thought it would do. Let's go back to this. Is the blue? So,
Noise is driving me nuts.
okay, then, yeah, you can stop it then.
Because your idea was to make it so that this wall would be opening and closing. I think.
Yeah,
right?
I want the red wall to Chachunga, not the blue wall.
Yeah. But it wasn't like I think it. I don't know because I'm thinking the problem is because the red source is behind this wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. That's why it's like we want to make it so that the blue plate to the blue source is only one connector.
Yeah, and I don't see how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your brother and dad when we need them?
I'm willing to look up stuff, but I don't want to take that away from you either. So,
I think if like even if I asked you to look it up and give me a hint, I don't think like this is so. I think the hint would just have to be telling me what to do.
Mm.
So.
Well, I'm also thinking. So these red pieces, like.
Apparently, I got a trophy for giving up or something.
Actually, yes, you did. Good night, Eddie. Yeah. So the red pieces that you don't know what they're for the tower, and you're not doing the tower right now. So although you do need to collect the red pieces, like if you don't actively want to do this puzzle, you don't have to do it right now.
Well, I mean, if we had an infinite amount of time, I would want to do it, but we don't have an infinite amount of time. So I'll take a look at deception.
Like for me, there's always kind of a like. One, I love looking at the problem tomorrow. I'm just that type of person. Like there's one puzzle here that I knew how to do, but I was so tired I couldn't communicate it, and so I had to wait till the next day to actually like talk.
Okay, so here's a red source. The L is behind a blue plated wall. Here is a red receptacle thingy. Where's the red source? Okay, let's do this. We've got a reflector and it's on an elevated platform, which could be important. Now we got a second reflector. And it looks like there's another reflector over there. Just got reflectors galore in this one.
No, don't forget its name is Deception.
using, but I think I was getting in the way of the laser. What if... Let's see, this is connected to those 3 things, but what if I connect it to... Now, what if I connect the... Where's the blue source? To this, to that thing.
I do think the platform might tell you something, but I don't know necessarily if it's that platform you have to use.
I thought doing this would cause this thing to cycle open and closed.
I think it's doing too many red things to do that. Like, why aren't you just trying to open the blue door?
Which of these things is unnecessary? Let's see. This. That was a button mistake.
I think it was that other. Like, did you see the blue plate door?
Yes. But why isn't that working? Stop connecting the things that I don't want you to connect to.
You connected the wrong connector. You did it to the.
No, that's opening and closing. That's not what I wanted. The blue receptor. I can't. Okay, well.
Like I don't.
This doesn't even work.
Well, you had it nicely set up before. I don't know why you messed up the setup.
First of all, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But
Okay,
more importantly, we now know that even if I get a door cycling like this, the game will not let me run through it.
Depends on the speed, but yes.
So, I don't know, this tells me that cycling a door isn't the solution to anything.
Fine. Now, can we go back to the connector? Hi, Cobra.
Hi, Cobra.
So, the connector, connect to the red source, the connector, and the blue plate, and the red plate.
Say that again.
Okay. Right. Okay. There's a connector right next to the red plate, and then you want to connect to the red shiny thing.
Do you mean that?
Okay. You missed. There's another connector beyond the red plate that you need to also connect the red laser to. Now take up the empty connector. Now take that blue source and just open the blue door.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I did this before.
No, you never actually did that. You never did that.
But now what?
Now I'm trying to see if we can do something backwards.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that if I move any of these connectors, the whole thing is going to fall apart and the door will close. And,
But let's see.
Wait a second. There, there's one.
Wait, that's an idea. Let you do your idea and then.
Still trying to think through what's going on.
May I?
That's a thingamajig. I don't know what to do.
May I?
Fine.
Alright, go take that blue connector that's opening the blue door and just pick it up. And then walk back to where, like, the blue source is. So get that blue source and, like, put the connector on the pedestal way over there that you were interested in.
I don't know if I can.
Or somehow connect that blue source somewhere with just right where you're standing. Just connect that to the blue source and just drop it. All right, can you move the red connector that was right next to that other connector? Can you move it slightly closer in? Yes, with 3 things. Yeah, can you move it slightly, like away, like forward, like from where you are? Can you move it just in that direction? And just needs to go to the plate. It doesn't have to go to that other thing, just the plate. Alright, now go pick up the other connector. Yes, the one you're looking at, the one that's not connected to anything. Just pick it up. And go towards the blue plate door that you need to open. So just connect, see if we can figure out a way to not cross the streams, but connect the blue connector to this blue plate from here.
That don't work either.
See, I think elevation might be important, but not necessarily that elevation where it was.
There's no. Here's the goddamn elevation. Didn't see this at all. Like that's what I was looking for, but it was like camouflaged right in front of my face. I think that almost works. Alright, what we need to do is move this.
You can move to the other side of that pillar thing, middle.
Again, like my problem was like just so many layers of things going on. Like it would have taken me forever to.
Well, if it happened to be, we needed to ignore these two doors.
I don't know. But
That
yeah,
was
like,
the deception.
I knew that elevation was important, but I was looking and I only saw this, which was useless. I just didn't see this area, which helped in the end, but it wasn't really the part that I was struggling with. Here's some more of these things. Alright, where is the exit? Also, like, I didn't see an email or anything around here. Okay, so yeah, I had to skip that red one for now, and there's a star in there somewhere. Let's see what's going on with this. Okay, I need 3 more for that. I know it's been an hour, and we probably have to stop. I haven't dropped any frames, which is good. You know what? Before I stop, though, let me take a peek. Is it okay if I just go into Building B and see what it looks like?
Yeah.
Kind of curious about that.
I'm wondering if you will figure out what Building A's theme is if you see Building B. Welcome back, Cobra.
There's a computer. There's the tower. There's Building B. There's Building C over here. Let's head over to Building B. Beep, boop, boop. So it's kind of a weird manufacturing building, and we need to go down the elevator.
Well, all the buildings start out with this manufacturing thing. That's not the theme.
Yeah.
A new land stands before you, my child. And know that this is a land of death, but also great beauty. As you walk amongst these tombs, consider all those who came before you, and how they served the greater purpose of which you are also part.
Okay. So this is like Egypt. This is like a land of sand. So was the first place the land of green?
It's Greek.
As in, oh, Greek. Greek.
If you'd
Not-
been reading any of the things, there was a whole bunch of stuff on Athena.
Okay. But I mean, I was also thinking like green forests.
But kind of. But no, the first. So these are more. Think of them as areas of religion.
Okay. So obviously, I don't have enough sigils to get into Building C. We could predict that Building C might be Hinduism or some sort of Eastern religion.
Well, you could actually just go, if you want to. In front of each of the buildings are statues, and you can kind of figure out what it would be. But that's only if you want to.
So if we were to go over here, well, let's not do any puzzles, but let's take some sneak peeks. How do I answer this? Yes, we're definitely in Egyptian town over here. Where's the elevator? Here it is. How are you feeling, song, sickness-wise?
I'm pretty sick, so I've been looking away for a bit.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So what do you think it's going to be?
C for Christianity?
Yep. We were, we figured out, I was kind of like, well, B has sphinxes in front of it, so it was kind of like, all right, so Egypt. But then you were kind of like, why are these headless statues? But yeah, how don't you like look at the columns and stuff? Don't you feel all that Greekiness?
I guess so.
Right, so I think it's Greek and not Roman, but
Maybe it's Greco-Roman.
maybe.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure that it's saved.
I mean, I think it would be something researched by now. Like, why do certain video games make people dizzy? But I just haven't. I don't know if I've ever actually seen a conclusive answer.
Well, if I end the stream here, what are you intending to do?
Not sure.
Do you need to get off the computer and rest or do something else?
I don't know yet.
Okay, well, I'm thinking I could end the stream here and do other things, or I could end the stream here and play some Apex. As in also stream the Apex, but you wouldn't be there because you'd be off resting. I don't know.
That's fine. I mean, if you want to keep streaming and just switch over to Apex, that's fine. I don't mind.
It's like it.
You're enjoying streaming and you want to continue streaming.
I don't know if I am enjoying the stream one way or the other. I'm enjoying that the stream is working. I'm enjoying that I've streamed for over an hour and I haven't dropped any frames. That's what I'm enjoying. So, maybe if I stream longer to give more of a test, well, I would have to stop and restart. No, not Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Cobra. I'm not you, so. I just don't know if I. No, I don't think I would want to do that. I mean, I don't think anyone cares. Yeah, forget it. I'm going to stop streaming here. That's it for tonight. We'll see how I feel on Thursday. Thanks for watching. Cobra, Doom, everyone, and Song for helping even though you got sick. I'm just going to end and we'll see. Bye.
Bye.